Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we're going to be talking about 10 tips that I have learned from being a solo female traveler for almost 4 years now. I've been traveling alone, most places by myself, and I started off completely by myself. 4 years, I've only traveled with other people for about 8 months with other people. I have a lot of tips to share with you guys. Something I definitely think you guys should know about as a traveler in general, which is VPN. I want to talk about Surfshark VPN. They are sponsoring this video, but of course all thoughts and opinions are definitely my own, always. But VPN is very, very, very important if you're a traveler, especially if you travel to countries in Asia like me, and I'm American. So a lot of things in Asia are blocked, right? Or that might be American. For example, I just purchased Disney Plus, and then I didn't even realize I tried to log on and it's Disney Plus is blocked in Japan. I'm like, no, I was so upset. And then I was like, oh, sir, my VPN. So the great thing about VPN is you can go on and choose your location. You can choose which location you want to surf the internet in. So when I'm in Japan, usually I get Japanese internet, right? So when I go on my VPN and I switch my location to America, I'm surfing American internet now. So I can access my Disney Plus. I can watch Disney Plus because I can just go on my Surfshark VPN and change my location to the United States so I can access Disney Plus. And everything will be in English. Sometimes you'll find when you travel to different countries, your internet will be in a different language. I fortunately understand Japanese and Chinese, but a lot of people will look up things here on the internet and their internet is completely in Japanese, and they're like, how come every time I Google search something, the Google result comes up Japanese? Or if I go on a clothing website and I'm trying to shop and I'm in Japan, the whole clothing website is going to be in Japanese and I don't know what I'm buying, I don't know what I'm doing. So I shop a lot online. For example, Pretty Little Thing, I'm always buying stuff from Pretty Little Thing, but when I'm in Japan, the whole website is in Japanese, and I'm like, and it's Japanese prices and everything like that, and I'm like, no, I don't want to shop from Japan. I want to shop from America, because I end up sending a lot of stuff to my family at home in America, and they send it to me wherever I am in the world. So it's very convenient for me to have American internet, which is amazing because I can just go on my VPN, switch my location to America, which is also amazing because I love The Office. The Office is my life, and the show The Office, and they do not have The Office on Netflix anywhere besides America, and I need to watch The Office when I'm on a plane, when I'm at the airport, when I'm just relaxing. I need to watch The Office, and they don't have The Office anywhere besides America, so I just go on my Netflix and I switch my VPN to America, so I'm surfing American internet and I can watch The Office. Same thing, The Last Airbender, my laptop. You guys know I'm obsessed with The Last Airbender, Avatar The Last Airbender, and people always ask me, they see me watching it on my Instagram story, how are you watching The Last Airbender? Well, in Paris where I live and here in Japan, they have, and not in China, but here in Japan and in Paris, they have Avatar The Last Airbender on Netflix. So if you have Netflix but you don't have Avatar available or any show, you can go and find out what country has that show, switch your VPN to that country, and you'll have that show. So I think that's amazing. Also, like I said, when I'm in a lot of countries, a lot of websites are blocked because that country does not support or get money from that website, so they'll have it blocked for their people. So you can just choose which internet you want to surf using VPN, which is amazing. And Surfshark VPN is definitely the fastest. Some VPNs, you guys know I used to live in China, so I was using VPN all the time. Some VPNs will literally take forever to load. I remember I was in China and I was trying to access YouTube and the videos would be so slow, or I'd be able to access, you know, my favorite websites, YouTube, Google, but it would be so slow, it wouldn't even be worth it. Surfshark VPN is super fast, regular speed internet. You know, it doesn't slow down your search, it doesn't slow down your shows, it doesn't weaken the quality of your videos, anything. It's super fast, which is probably the only VPN that I've ever used that was still fast, you know, where it's not making your shows slow or anything like that. It's super fast, and also it's a great price. It's only $47.99 a year, But with my code, you can check the link down below. You can get 83% off plus an extra month free, which is amazing. So check the link down below to try out Surfshark VPN, and there is a free trial, so you can test it out, see if you like it, and if not, you can cancel it and you don't pay anything. So you can test out your free trial. But yeah, like I said, check the link down below and you guys can check out Surfshark VPN. Surfshark is amazing, and this is definitely a gem when you're a traveler. You need VPN if you're somebody who accesses the internet and you still travel a lot and you don't want to constantly be blocked from things or have a website in a completely different language, which is what will happen in most countries. Something that helps me out a lot, I remember people always told me that Barcelona was their favorite place to go. I was so excited to go to Barcelona when I went. And then I heard so much good about Barcelona my whole life. Everybody, Barcelona, you know, it's in movies, everybody talks about Barcelona. I asked people who were other travelers. People love Barcelona. I went and I didn't like it. I was like, what is so great about Barcelona? I didn't like it. I was like, out of all the places I've been, what is so special about Barcelona, right? So then I went back 6 months later because I was with my brother and he wanted to see Barcelona and he had never saw it. So I was like, all right, we'll go check out Barcelona for you. And I remember I liked my experience so much more. It was like a completely different experience when I went back to Barcelona. And I was like, I noticed why. Because the first time I went to Barcelona, it was during high tourist season. To me, when I travel somewhere during high tourist season and low tourist season, I have a completely different experience. I don't enjoy myself when somewhere is packed with tourists. It's a completely different experience. It changes everything. Like, for example, in Paris, I live in Paris, and it's heavy travel during November and December, which is why I'm glad I'm not there right now, which is one reason I came to Asia. And then it's really heavy travel during June, July. August, September, those months, no tourists are in Paris. It's amazing. I'm so, like, I love just walking outside. I go for long walks every day. If you guys follow me on Instagram, you see I just enjoy Paris so much more. I can go to my favorite restaurants and they're not packed. I can go shopping. I'm not getting bumped by people. It's even the people are just more relaxed. It's such a different experience when I go somewhere highest tourist season or low tourist season. So when I went back to Spain and went to Barcelona, it was a completely different experience for me because I went when there was no tourists there. And when you go during low tourist season, prices are usually different. Like, I know in Dubai, if you go during the scorching hot, like, and it gets ridiculously hot in Dubai during the summertime, so nobody's there. So all the hotels that are usually like $1,000 a night, they're like $100 a night. Seriously, when I was in Dubai, the first time, I spent almost $600 a night on my hotel because it was beautiful. You guys know Dubai. I went during low tourist season, during when there's no travelers there because it's so hot. Literally, the $1,000 a night hotels, the $5,000 a night hotels were all like $100, $200, $300 a night, which is insane. Sometimes even cheaper, because if you go somewhere during low tourist season, all the best hotels are very cheap and there's nobody there, so you're having an amazing time, and I highly suggest that. Now, do I suggest you going to Dubai during hot season? Maybe, if you can handle it. Some people love the heat. You don't necessarily have to be outside every day. Just take taxis everywhere and stay inside. So I highly suggest, before you decide to go somewhere, look up, just Google it. You'll find the information directly on Google. When is the most tourists in the country you're trying to go to? And when are the least tourists there? Because you'll have a completely different experience and a way better one, in my opinion. Tokyo is a little bit packed right now because the Rugby World Cup was here, and I don't know why it's a bit packed right now. I don't mind though, because I just like relaxing. I do my own thing, so I spend a lot of time relaxing, which I don't mind, and I don't stay out at nighttime. But yeah, it's a bit packed right now, but it's so much more enjoyable when nobody's here. So really research when is high tourist season for this country I want to go to, and then go when it's not. You'll have a completely different experience and you'll save a lot of money. I know in Paris, same thing. During September, October, it's low tourist season. Everybody went back to school, everybody went back to their jobs after a summer. of traveling, so all the hotels, they drop down. All the expensive hotels, they drop down, and you can get like the best rooms for like cheap. So the beautiful superior rooms for really cheap, and it's just so much more enjoyable to me. So that's a huge thing that I learned while I was traveling. Some places I would go, like Thailand, and I would not enjoy myself because I'm like, I'm in this beautiful island, but it's packed, and everybody's like, all you see is tourists everywhere with phones, like, ugh. Oh my gosh, look mom, look right, and that's just so annoying. But going to a beautiful island like the PP Islands in Thailand, and there's nobody there, there's nothing like it. There's nothing like it. And even the locals are more relaxed. You'll realize it, and you'll have a different experience. Sometimes locals will be mean during high tourist season because they're just like, I hate that our country gets so much tourism, like we can't relax. So, but you even get a different experience sometimes when you go during low tourist season. Favorite things to do when I travel, I love shopping. Do your research on the country and save all of your receipts. Save all your receipts, because a lot of countries, like in Europe, you'll get money back when you go to the airport. For example, if you go to Paris and you buy something, I think it's over $100, you keep your receipt and they'll give you a tax-free form. So when you go to the airport to go back to your country or go to another country, you'll see a tax-free section, and so I bought my Louis Vuitton bag, this one, in Paris, and it was $800. And I bought this wallet, which was $700. Can you believe these two were like the same price? I bought this one in Italy, and I bought this one in Paris. I got $300 back in total. I got $200 back from the bag, and then I got $100 back from the wallet, because you don't have to pay that country's tax if you're not a citizen of that country. So tax is added in Europe. It's not added in at the end, it's added into the price. So when you go to the airport, you will get money back. Keep your receipts when you go shopping in foreign countries. Keep them. Same thing here in Japan. If you spend over $50 anywhere, you hand them your passport and they'll clip a receipt in there, and you will not have to pay tax for anything. So if you spend, like I said, over $50, you'll get a lot of money off from tax-free. So make sure when you do. I ran into a subscriber in Tokyo the other day, and I told her that, and she didn't know, and she's like, great, and we're leaving tomorrow. We've been here for 2 weeks, and I've been paying full price for everything. I'm like, no! She said they spent hundreds of dollars, and she didn't know. She said, you didn't put it in your video. I was like, I felt so bad. I was like, I should have said that. Okay, and the last tip I want to share with you guys is, it could be quite obvious for some people if you have traveled at all before, but I know I get a lot of questions about this all the time. People always ask me, how do you have internet? How do you talk to people? How do you get around? How do you use your phone? Well, when you travel places, there's always going to be a station at the airport where you can buy a SIM card, and that's what I do. So I am in Tokyo right now, and if you look at my phone, it says LTE, unlimited data, and I have call, but you can choose what you want. When you get to the airport, you can choose how many days. There's usually like a 7-day SIM card, a 30-day SIM card, a 60-day SIM card. I always get like the 60-day SIM card, where I get free, unlimited, not free, I pay $60 for the SIM card, but once you set it up, you get unlimited text, call, and data. So you get internet, you use Instagram, Facebook, whatever. I don't use Facebook, but Instagram, YouTube, internet, whatever, which is extremely important. You need a SIM card when you're traveling. Some people have international plans. If you don't, get a SIM card. It's simple as pie. You get to the airport, when you land, you'll see like, you'll see like car renting stations where you can rent cars, and then usually right next to that is you can rent SIM cards, and not rent, it's your SIM card afterward, but it only works for the amount of days you buy it. So that is extremely important. You need internet when you travel, especially if you're alone, something happens, you're lost, you're by yourself, you need to be able to access the internet on your phone and or be able to call somebody. So that's all for this video. Any other questions you have, list them down below. I definitely could have used these tips before I started traveling. I didn't know any of these things, so hopefully they can help some of you as well. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Make sure you check out Surfshark VPN. Use my link for 83% off. And yeah, I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.